What SOAP client libraries exist for Python, and where is the documentation for them? I've never used SOAP before and I'm sort of new to Python. I'm doing this to get myself acquainted with both technologies. I've installed soaplib and I've tried to read their client documentation, but I don't understand it too well. Is there anything else I can look into which is more suited for being a SOAP client library for Python? Edit, just in case it helps, I'm using Python 2.6.
Update 2016. If you only need SOAP client, there is well-maintained library called Zeep. It supports both Python 2 and 3 Smile. Update. Additionally to what is mentioned above, I will refer to Python Web Services page, which is always up to date with all actively maintained and recommended modules to SOAP and all other web service types. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't think there is a best Python SOAP library. Each of the mainstream ones available has its own pros and cons. Older libraries. Soapy was the best, but no longer maintained. Does not work on Python 2.5+. C. Very painful to use, and development is slow. Has a module called Soapy, which is different than Soapy, above. Newer libraries. Suds, very Pythonic, and easy to create WSDL consuming SOAP clients. Creating SOAP servers is a little bit more difficult. This package does not work with Python 3. For Python 3 see Suds Py 3. Suds Py 3, the Python 3 version of Suds. Spine, creating servers is easy, creating clients a little bit more challenging. Documentation is somewhat lacking. Layton, creating servers is much like in soaplib, using a decorator. Layton exposes more interfaces than SOAP at the same time without extra user code needed. PySimpliSoap, very lightweight but useful for both client and server, includes a Web2Py server integration that ships with Web2Py. Soapy, distinct from the abandoned Soapy that's hosted at the C link above, this version was actually maintained until 2011, now it seems to be abandoned too. Soaplib, easy to use Python library for writing and calling SOAP web services. Web services written with soaplib are simple, lightweight, work well with other SOAP implementations, and can be deployed as WSGI applications. OSA, a fast/slim easy-to-use SOAP Python client library. Of the above, I've only used Suds personally, and I liked it a lot.
I followed the advice of other answers to this question and gave Suds a try. After using it in anger, I must agree, Suds is very nice. Highly recommended. I did run into trouble calling HTTPS-based web services from behind a proxy. At the time of this writing, this affects all Python web service clients that use erlib2, so I'll document the solution here. The erlib2 module shipping with Python 2.6.2 and below will not issue a connect to the proxy for HTTPS over HTTP proxy sessions. This results in a long timeout, or if you are lucky, an error that looks like this was issue 1424152 on the Python bug tracker. There are patches attached to the bug report that will fix this in Python 2.x and Python 3.x. The issue is already fixed.
I had good experience with Suds, this URL. Use their test suite as documentation. Suds is the way to go, no question about it.
Engineer.